Hello, happy campers. This is what we'll call home for the next 5 days. Look how nice this is. Look how nice. We're all set up. They all look good and ready to go. Look at that. Look at that. A bit of view. Look at that. We'll take a look inside. Yeah, look at that. Where we'll be sleeping. Yeah, is that perfect? Isn't that perfect? Look at that. We've got sleeping bags this time around. Not going to use blankets or anything like that. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. Look at those gorgeous views out there. Yeah. So it's cool. So a January area. So we'll split our wood, cut and split our wood. Yeah. This would be our kitchen area. Look how nice that is. Kitchen area. I'll take you over here. This is the other camping, but his side over there. This is the section where we'll take our showers, use the toilet, you know. So we don't have to set up the other tent. It's just nice. Which is yeah. Oh, actually, this will be our cooking equipment all right here. You got some nice no tongues, a poker. We'll have a nice little fire. And let's get onto the water and look at some billion-dollar views. Priceless views. You can't put a value on something. That's so awesome. Look at that. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, look at that. Look how beautiful that is. Look at that. Look how beautiful Lake Michigan is. This is Portage Bay. We're at Portage Bay State Park. This is where we started our first camping adventure. Last time we were here was in June of 2022, and it was smoky. It was hazy because of all the forest fires up in Canada. Look how beautiful that is. Look how beautiful that is. Isn't that amazing? All right, we'll talk to you later. I'll give you an update later on. What I'm going to be working on is get some firewood. Get some of this dry stuff around. I'll get some of this firewood that's lying around. All around. This is nice. Look how peaceful that is. Yeah. Now we're gonna start some dinner. Yeah. Look at some of the things we're gonna have. Yeah. Look at that. I'm gonna eat good. Yeah, I'm hungry. Oops, shit. Now it's chicken. Mustard. Mustard. Barbecue. Barbecue. Alright. How's that? That is good. Yeah, we just finished dinner. Now we're gonna relax by the campfire. And it's gonna be a cold one tonight. But that's okay because we'll be here. It gets dark around 9. That's when we'll go to bed. That's it. This is our fire, and we're gonna make it even bigger so we can stay a little bit warmer. Yeah. Look at that campfire. Since we don't have any water, we bought some water, and that's what we're going to use tonight. We're going to use boiled water to wash our dishes and clean up, and before clean up everything, clean up before bed, we go to bed. So, yeah, this is nice. Look at that fire. Nice fire. I think we should go down to the lake. Go down to the lake and see how nice it is. That's Camping Brother George. Oh yeah, this is nice. Look how beautiful it is. I think we're gonna call this a wrap for the day. And we're gonna, everybody have a great evening and a good night. And the Camping Bros will see you in the morning. Just look at that view. Look at that beautiful view. I'm gonna take a little walk on the beach. Look at that glow. That's our campground. Look at that glow. Yeah, that's amazing.